Welcome back. It is 1526, and the last one, Feliz became queen. She got married to Alphonse, sort of against her will. We had Rowan and Basil both age up. Basil rolled to die, but we were able to plead for him, and he survived. And yeah, we're having a good time. So anyway, let's see. Let's roll for Rowan's toddler rolls. Oh, also we're pregnant. No 7, 14, or 19 for Rowan. Okay, he survived. And then Rosemund, who is now Larkin because we legitimized her. So no 2, 4, 6. And then Levada as well. 4, 6. Oh no, Levada Gainsford died. Okay. And then Cesaria Larkin. So our oldest child is finally becoming a teenager, no 7 or 13. She survived. Will she get married? No 1 through 5. She will very get married. And how many children will she have? No 10. 6 children. Okay, so here is Cesaria Larkin with 6 children. Very nice. A little worried about Albert, but what can you do? There we go. Oh, I'm happy. Nicholas everyone's rolling for 6 children for some reason. Anyway, Nicholas Gainsford, he has to get a 7 or higher. Oh boy, is he going to survive? His wife just became a vampire and he is not surviving. Are there any teenagers in his house? I'm going to have to double check that it's okay to kill him. And then Randolph Landgrab II is finally dying after many, many, many years. Let me show you him. He has been alive since 1465, this guy. Everyone else is dead in his generation, but he has just been surviving. And then, so his son has been waiting very patiently to become the Baron. So there is that. I think, yeah. Oh my gosh, we have one baby try for this one guy, and then perhaps the Landgrab family might die out. Something else I wanted to do was I feel like I should add our step siblings to the spreadsheet. So let's do that. Let's put Alice there. Let it, and also the children are becoming teenagers. So Beatrice and was it Thomas? I just feel like they deserve to be on our tree. They're our step siblings. I just want to include them since I included Felice, so they should get included too. Okay, so they're all there. Yeah, I think that might be it. Anyone having babies right now? No. In a couple years, or I guess next year, maybe we can consider marrying Alistair. So let's hop into the game. Alrighty, so we are going to start off. Today is actually Rosamund's birthday, and I know she doesn't live in our household, but we should still celebrate her birthday, right? So Rosemund Larkin is our illegitimate child with Elaine, and she is aging up into a child. So we're going to bake her birthday cake, if you would, except for some reason people keep leaving things in the oven, and it's really frustrating. So there's that. And then we're going to invite all the children over to play, and then we'll age up Rosamund. And actually, it turns out she already aged up without me. So there is that. And we are, I guess, just going to invite her over in her really weird new outfit. So that's fine. And then also something I really want to get done today is I want to get to level 10 of the parenting skill for Elizabeth because I do want to finish her aspiration. Her aspiration is super parent, and she only has to do 2 more things, which is to get to level 10 parenting, which we're already at level 9. And then on top of that, she wants to go into full parent, super parent mode, whatever it is. So those are the 2 things. And then we can check that aspiration off our list. We actually have not done that aspiration yet. So I think that would be a good one to try out. And so she has a birthday in 2 years. So we really need to make sure that we get it done before then in case she rolls to die. So that's what I'm thinking. Here is Rosamund in her really really sad towny outfit. So anyway, I'm going to invite all the kids over for cake. Obviously, a child's birthday isn't so big as like a teenager's coming out or anything, but since Gabriel has decided to take responsibility for Rosemund and Arthur, he is still going to, facilitate their entrance into society and their relationships and making sure, he does their birthdays and all this stuff. So he is going to take care of them. So that is why Rosamund is having her birthday party right now. And also it is why Cesaria is very unhappy. She's very unhappy. She's not going to be very nice to Rosamund. She's going to be quite mean, actually. She wants to make enemies with all of her half-siblings because she feels like, well, not half-siblings, all of Elaine's children that are her half-siblings, because she feels like they are, hurting her reputation. She has been instilled into her that status is everything and all of that stuff. So she's very unhappy with the situation of having to have them around. And so she's mean to them, and she does make enemies with Rosamund. And then for some reason, she decides she wants to be mean to Junior as well. So whatever. But moving on, we are, again, like I said, working on the parenting aspiration. It's just so hard to get the parenting skill up when you don't have like a literal newborn in the house, because not a lot of things get the parenting skill up. And the things that do not get it up very high. But when you have like a newborn, it actually, like, when you interact with it a lot, the parenting skill goes up so fast and it's so much easier. So that's why I'm kind of looking forward to the baby being born. It'll be born tomorrow in game. So I'm looking forward to that, because then we can really get her parenting skill up quickly. And there goes our son. Okay, so yes, we're just focused on that a lot today, as just to make sure that we can get through that, because I really do want to fulfill that aspiration. So that's what's going on today. We have Cesaria basically ruined Rosamund's birthday party by fighting with her, yelling at her. She ran away crying, all this stuff. And so Cesaria is going to have a hard time. She's becoming a teenager this year, but she's going to have a hard time because she is really gaining a reputation for being a mean child. A very like snobby kind of child. So anyway, people are not very happy with her on that. So it's Tuesday now, and Tuesday is Rowan's birthday. So Rowan will be becoming a toddler today. Very exciting. We actually have 3 birthdays in our main house. Well, not our main household, but in our immediate family today. So like in today's video, I keep saying today and tomorrow, and I alternate between like today in real life and today in the game, and that's probably confusing. Anyway, so today is Rowan's birthday, so as soon as it starts to be an acceptable time, we will bake him a birthday cake. Also, what I want to do as well is I want to go check on Feliz. So I want to have Elizabeth and Gabriel go check on Feliz. They did have to kind of force her into this marriage, so it's something that they are worried about, that she is going to cause problems and everything. So here she is. She is pregnant. We got her pregnant. So actually, let me see who made this comment. Let me see. So if I go to YouTube. So anyway, what I'm saying is that they are having, here we go. They're checking in on Feliz because they know that she didn't want to get married to Alphonse, that she really wanted to get married to Casper, and so they are just checking in on her and everything. And so that is everything that's going on here. And obviously, Feliz is really unhappy. We can see it in her face. She is very sad, and she's not doing well, and she is just feels like she's fulfilling a duty. She feels like she can't be herself, and it's really stressing her out to like put on a front all the time. And but Gabriel and Elizabeth basically are just making sure she stays where she's supposed to be. But anyway, okay, so Shyla Visser 6195 said, "Are you going to roll for the amount of pregnancies for the stepchildren?" And I was like, you know what, you're right. I mean, I did get Feliz pregnant with the 2 babies because I wanted them to have twins and everything. But You're right. I should roll for them as well to see how many children they have, especially now that I've added them onto the spreadsheet. So I actually did roll off camera for Feliz, and funny thing, she rolled to have 2 kids, which is just wild. Like, I know you probably don't believe me, but that's really what happened, and I was shocked because I was like, fine, like, she can have as many babies as she rolls for, and she rolled for the amount of babies I was going to give her anyway. So that's really funny to me. But yes, I will be rolling for them in the future. So I will do that. Anyway, we're going to age up Rowan now. He's going to age up, get a little birthday cake going. So he is going to become a toddler. We'll have 2 toddlers working on their toddler skills, although Basil is getting up really high already in his toddler skills, so he is doing pretty well. And he's probably going to be finished soon, honestly. I think by the end of this video, all he has left is the potty skill, so he's doing really well. And also, I'm just not going to focus too hard on getting Rowan to get them done really quickly because I am, like I said, still working on Elizabeth's parenting aspiration, and that comes first. I'm sorry, Rowan, but it does. Also, we have Gabriel the second fulfilling his aspiration. I don't know if he's done it yet in this video, but he will be completing the... Okay, I don't think he's done it yet in this video, but he will be completing the motor aspiration for children today. And I don't know where, I think probably like Life's Tragedies or something is where some of this CC, where the children are covered in blood, is coming from. But anyway, okay, so Rowan is going to age up here. He's very cute. And then we're going to come back to the main family here and continue out on Tuesday, just getting everyone queued up. Okay, so yes, here is where we are having him finish it. So he just needs to get on the monkey bars, which he'll do really quickly. If I can find them, there they are. And then we'll be good with Gabriel Jr. and his childhood aspiration. Once again, the parenting, I know, but anyway, the baby is also about to be born, so we are going to have our baby very soon. You can see it on the moodlet in the bottom left corner. It is about to happen. So we are going to have the baby, and actually, we're having a baby at the same time as our daughter. So Feliz has a girl first, and we will name her Emelina. And then we have the boy twin, and unfortunately, he does not survive. So that's really interesting. It's not really an issue because during this time, women can inherit the throne. They may not be able to inherit like a dukedom or anything, but they can inherit the throne. So technically, they do have someone who would be becoming the future queen. So yeah, it looks like the boy did not survive. If he was born first, he would have survived, but he did not. And we're having a baby at the same time as our daughter, which is a little weird. But anyway, so we have Elizabeth now having our baby right now. So here she comes, and the baby is being born, and it is a girl. So it's a girl, and honestly, she doesn't... Okay, first off, the baby dies, so that's unfortunate. We did lose our baby girl, and honestly, like, Elizabeth is going to be doing her adult part 2 role soon, and I just feel like maybe she's getting a little too old to have kids. And I know I was like, oh, we're gonna have kids forever, we're never gonna stop having kids. But then I thought to myself, like, okay, well, Elizabeth is getting kind of old to be having kids and everything. Like, it's tough, and so she's struggling a little bit, but I'm trying to... So I know the baby dies, so I'm just letting them have until midnight before I get rid of the baby, just to get some parenting skill really quickly, which is hilarious. But, honestly, I was thinking about what I would do with the baby because, it's a girl, so she doesn't really need to lie like she did before about the baby's gender because... she already had 2 sons, so it's not like she needs to make up for anything. It's not like she's only had daughters. But then I thought to myself, well, maybe she would lie and say that the baby was a boy still, just so that she'd have a good track record. I mean, everybody's valuing boys so much, but I guess it's a moot point now because the baby did not survive, so it doesn't really matter what the baby's gender was, but it is unfortunate. Okay, there we see Gabriel Jr. Fulfilling his aspiration. But yes, so basically that's what happened is that... the baby didn't survive, and I'm not sure that I'm going to have them have another baby. We're going to have to kind of see. I do have a sort of idea brewing, so we'll see if we do that next year, but we'll see. And also, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. So I can't keep my mouth shut about things. You know this. I cannot keep a surprise. My my fiance, I was like, I couldn't even wait until the package that I bought him as a present got here before I was like, I bought you something. I have problems. So anyway, basically what we're going on with is I have just planned out like the major event for the 1530s involving like the vampires and the problems with the religion that are coming up with Henry VIII and all this stuff. And I'm so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. Oh, so many Sims could die. Look forward to it. Anyway, today is Cesaria's birthday, so I'm gonna have her birthday like at the house. And then I'm going to have a coming out ball, which is going to be like her real birthday party in a way. So here she is. Look at her. She is gorgeous, just like both her. Actually, I think she is kind of a really good mix of both her parents, because I don't feel like she quite looks exactly as Diana did, but she also like doesn't really look exactly like Gabriel either, or maybe she does. You'll have to let me know what you think, who you think she looks more like, but I think she's a good mix of both her parents. So here she is, and I'm just going to get her a cute outfit. I am going to dress her in a similar outfit to, I do need to give her some skin details too, though, because I just feel like the like face that didn't have anything on it for some reason just like looked artificial to me for some reason today. But anyway, I'm going to give her this same dress because this is one of my favorite dresses for this time period, this one, and she looks so great in it. And I don't want her to have a plain dress like everybody else. So there it is. Look at her. She's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I am so excited about her finally becoming a teenager. We can get some drama brewing. So I'm excited about that. And yeah, here's her makeover, her quick little makeover. So she's doing great. And we are going to just scroll here, get that, and then after we'll get home, and it's also All Hallows Eve, I guess. I don't remember what the actual holiday was, but that's the day it is. And so basically she is she's going to have her coming out ball on this holiday, but also I want to get some holiday stuff done. So I'm going to have Elizabeth make the grand meal. Everyone's going to come down and mourn for the baby. And then we will also be thankful to each other. But yes, we are going to then have the coming out ball. So I just want to quickly get some holiday stuff done so we can call that good. And then we can, actually focus on her coming out. So here she is. We're all going to have the grand meal. Yeah, she's wearing they're wearing the same dress, but it's fine. Everything's fine. So yeah, she's feeling good. They're all feeling good. I mean, she is technically, okay, so I don't know exactly how this works. You'll have to let me know if you know. So the grandchildren of the monarch are allowed to be called prince and princess. However, the monarch had died. Did he die before yeah, he probably died before Cesaria was born. Maybe he didn't, I forget. But if he did, does that mean that she doesn't get to be called princess because at the time of her birth the monarch was not her parent or grandparent? Or is that not how that works? I don't know. Anyway, doesn't really matter. So we're going to have the coming out ball now, and we want to introduce her to some of the eligible bachelors. So there is that. But unfortunately for her, like, none of them showed up. None of them showed up. I'm trying to click through. I'm like, okay, who's married? And I'm like, okay, well, Lawrence isn't married, but he's not here. Heath isn't married, but he's not here. Albert isn't married, but he's not here. Like, I'm like, hello, where is everybody? So that is one of the hard things, is it seems like maybe she is not getting a lot of attention today at her party, like that it's just kind of, it's less about her, finding a match or whatever, and more about, just people getting together for another ball, and so maybe she feels a little neglected, but she's trying to chat with people, and it seems to be going well enough. She's doing okay. She's having conversations. She's trying to understand, her new place, and she is excited to really start being an active member in society. So there is that. And then what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to call over the king. He's actually not in this group that we're in. So I'm going to call him over. I am going to have to start giving him a makeover soon where he gets a little more how he looks in his older years. But basically, the king is here to, congratulate Gabriel and everything. And then they're all talking, and he's talking with Gabriel and Elizabeth. And so Elizabeth is chatting with the king too, even though he just left, but pretend they were chatting too. And, the king is giving Elizabeth a lot of compliments about her, having sons. She's had a lot of sons and everything. And so Gabriel is just kind of like, yeah, that's right. Like, I have sons and you don't, but like the king is really, laying it on thick, congratulating Elizabeth for being, such a good woman to do that or whatever, even though we know that that's not how that works. But back then, of course, everything was blamed on women. So I guess that was to her benefit this time. So that is what happened. I'm having Elizabeth basically become friends with the king as well. Gabriel's also friends with him. They're like frenemies, so they are always in competition with each other and everything. So anyway, now we are going to get through. Okay, it's already Thursday. So what I'm doing is I'm just having Cesaria be presented to the queen in like the mod as well, and she actually gets a really rave review, even though she's got like no etiquette, she's got no nothing, but she gets like a really good review from the queen, and she gets a review that's like, oh, she's excellent. Her coming out ball is reported to have gone really well. Like, so probably because the king was in attendance and all this stuff. So I'm thinking that probably, even if it didn't go as well as she had hoped, like they're still going to get good reviews. Anyway, so what I'm doing now is I'm over here with Feliz and Alphonse. And basically, Feliz has been so unhappy. And then also their child died. And she's just basically telling Alphonse, she's like, look, I can't do this. I can't be a queen. It's not working. Like, I'm so unhappy all the time. And it's not good for me. I can't do this. And Alphonse is like, well, I don't know what you want me to do. Like, you can't just, not be the queen. And so she's like, I need to leave. Like, please, you can tell everyone that I died in childbirth. Like, you can just tell them that I died, and I'll just leave, and you'll never see me again, and whatever. And so she basically breaks up with him, and he's really sad about it, and she's really sad about it because she was really trying to make this work, but like for her mental health, it's just not working. Like her having to pretend 24/7 and everything. So they end up agreeing because Alphonse like is not a bad person. He can see that she's really struggling. And so he allows her to leave. He says, fine, I will tell everyone that you have passed away and that, you can go live freely. And he gives her, some money and stuff. And so she and, not that Alphonse even knows about Casper, so he probably would be upset if he found out the truth, but she ends up running away with Casper and they run away to like a different place. They leave society and just go to, live somewhere else by themselves with all their money that Alphonse gave them. So that is what's going on there. So Felice has had her babies, she did her duty, and she is now running away. And I think that part of that is also easier because she has given him an heir. And not only that, but like also I don't really think Alphonse is a lot like his father, but I think that he would have no trouble finding someone to keep him company, if you know what I mean. So there is that. And now I'm just giving everyone makeovers. Let me go through here. Rowan Larkin became a toddler. Rosemund Larkin became a child. Cesaria Larkin became a teenager. Levada Gainsford died. Nicholas Gainsford died. Randolph Landgraf II died. Amelina Light became an infant, and then her twin brother passed away. I wonder, wait, did I do any townie birthdays that I was supposed to do? No. Gosh. Okay, well, let's see about townie birthdays. It looks like Ingleaf Gamal is becoming an adult. I don't really worry about it when they're becoming adults and stuff. Okay, so that was it. So luckily I didn't miss too much. But anyway, that's where we're gonna wrap up. I hope you guys enjoyed this. And in the next part, what is even happening next year? We have not a lot of birthdays in our family. So whatever. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this part. So I will catch you in the next one.